Good morning, welcome to Morning Outlook. This is Kim speaking on Wednesday, the 19th of January. So let's have a look at the markets then. 19th of January. We'll start off with actually, before I look at the markets, a quick look at the risk. Well, we've already seen inflation data coming out for the UK there. It's 5.4 versus 5.2. Ironically, it's seen the pound, well, it popped up and then sold so far. We'll look at that in a moment, but that's already out then. So we got the WEF, World Economic Forum meeting minutes in Davos. That's a good opportunity to go skiing apparently. Anyway, we may get comments coming out from that, but it's a very wide meeting. Side of that, the inflation this afternoon for Canada, and we got Bailey speaking at 2:15. He must be speaking along due to testify. Oh, okay, we got a few speakers probably then this afternoon at 2:15, maybe even before 2:15. So you just need to be watching this afternoon on the pound. Right, let's crack on and look at where are we going. Right, euro dollar. Let's just come up to the time frames. There we go. So euro's quite a large sell-off yesterday, but I mean it's such a small day the day before. It's probably no surprise. It's sort of a day and a half yesterday, just sort of made up for a bit of lost ground. Where to? Well, we have got a trend line now across the lows there, I should say. So it should have drawn on here. It was somewhere, well, could be drawn across that sort of zone there, but this could well be a bigger move, as I said yesterday. I'm just looking to see if this comes into something a little bit bigger over the next few days, weeks. But at the moment, looking on the softer side, although just putting this little bullish harami in at this stage. Looking at the shorter time frames, lower highs coming through, and well, it's just run back to its 60-minute 21. Move back into the daily pivot may give an opportunity if it gets back to that sort of territory to follow suit. You could just be drawing a trend line across the lows there to enter that. But looking soft at the moment with the euro. The pound. Well, solid sell-off yesterday. It's looking soft at the moment. Just looking at the lower highs, lower lows coming through here. Really looking quite soft. Got this bearish engulfing candle on at the moment as well. So all looking, say, a bit on the soft side there. Right. Okay, that's the pound. Looking soft again, trend lines across the lows there, maybe post 8 o'clock. Yen, really just seeing this bit more money going in, which just goes with risk off effectively into the markets, which feels pretty well, because actually if you looked at the calendar, but if you look at the Treasury, the yields, they're running up quite high. This puts pressure and money runs towards the US dollar on this, so just expecting more money to run to the dollar at this stage. However, that's a risk-off event, and the yen often benefits, and it's benefiting at the moment. Wouldn't want to be trading it. Tend to stand away from it, but it can be okay on the crosses, but the dollar is certainly the strongest one here, and you've got to be a bit careful in terms of just how it shapes up. So I'll leave it alone, the dollar yen, but it does, as I say, it's looking like it's got some potential downside. Aussie dollar, talking of downside, it's certainly given us some downside. It's in its rising channel here on the dailies. It's come back and tested that for the third time yesterday, and well, managed a minor bounce, but it does look soft from where it is. It's come off its weekly pivot this week, and just looking, as I say, quite soft. Maybe a breakdown lower. see what happens post 8 o'clock there. Again, all looking pretty weak. Canadian dollar has benefited probably as much as almost as much as the yen to a degree. Yesterday it ended up with a flat day whilst the dollar was gaining against most other things, but it's obviously benefited from the price of oil pushing up and softening at the moment this morning. But this looks like it's the other side of the trend, effectively, the Canadian dollar, or has been. Now it's pushing up at the moment, and I wouldn't stand in the way. I'd just stand clear of that at the moment. Right, that's the majors there. Let's quick look at gold. Okay, so gold this morning obviously starting coming down. Yesterday was down day, which again was strong dollar. That's to be expected. Selling off at the moment. We're seeing the strength through these markets at this stage. So strong start to the morning. Okay, that's gold, and it's looking like at the moment it's got further downside, to be fair, at this stage. But again, if it's one of those that you would rather keep clear of, because it's just based on the strength of the dollar, well, just keep clear of it. Wait for the long side if you're bullish on it. Right, that's gold. Right, oil. So oil pushing up there, 7-year high. I believe I read somewhere. Just caught a headline somewhere. Never got our trigger to get long on it this week. It's still down here somewhere, but it's too late now. But it's run off to its R2 area, been pretty strong all the way through there. High lows, high highs, and it's still shaping up. I wouldn't stand in the way of that for now, for sure. There may be opportunities to trade it later. A nice bounce off daily pivot would be pretty good. But it is breaking ahead of everything else. Right, that's oil. Someone asked me to have a look at the Euro Huff. Looking at the Hungarian forint, and well, just looking at this, I was looking at this in a real big picture, because I was scratching my head. It's got a bit of a, dare I say, I've drawn it on there actually, a butterfly effectively that it came from, and it's been selling off quite strongly from that. It does look quite weak against it, but the forint looks weak against the euro here, but the euro looks weak against the forint, but at the moment the euro is pushing up here, but there may be opportunities on a retrace. But overall, it's done its I just sort of did a bit of wave measuring and everything else. It's done a decent sort of second, third wave possibly. This may be into a fourth wave, could get a bit further, but looking on the bearish side. There you go. Here we go. That's Christina happy, hopefully. Right, let's switch charts here and run through very briefly now. So the crypto market's still looking soft. It's interesting looking at the sentiment. It's not quite as fearful, but it's still on the fearful zone. And technically, it just looks like it could break through at some stage. Even now, apparently, there's 30% of positions now are sitting there underwater effectively. So 30% of holders are holding positions that are negative. Now, when it's done this in the past, it's had some decent bounces, but it's been sitting in this territory for a little while. So it's one of those to let the technicals show us the different direction when it's ready, but still looking bearish there. Ethereum, similar case, soft. Ripple, all of these are looking soft. The stronger one in the beginning of the week is giving more back as we're going through the week here, and even my sort of I say my favourite, as it's drawn to my attention, it did make an upstep FTM yesterday, but selling off this morning. So there we go. Looking at the indices, this is going to be really quick now because I need to finish a couple of minutes before. So indices, again, CSI 300. Yep, it looks okay at the moment. It's had a bit of a bounce, but sold off overnight. So as I said, I remain my belief is in further downside, as with the Nikkei, where the Nikkei's broken through now its trend, but it has got its horizontal support to watch out for. These can give support on the way, but they're both soft markets. Firstly, I can't log into yet. It's not. This is a cash market price, and it's not giving me any feed yet. But the other markets are selling off, taking out the previous lows there, lower highs in the DAX, lower highs in the CAC there as well. So it's doubled the lower high there effectively, and S&P's well down. So at the moment, the dollar's having its way. The other markets are shaking, I would say. So the long as this goes on, I think we'll get a bit more continuation. Right, that's it for me this morning. Hello from India. The Nifty 50. If you don't mind, I'll look at it another tomorrow. But I've got to go today. I've got a trade setting up, and I want to catch it before 9 o'clock to set it up. So on that basis, I'm going to wish you a great day, and I'll catch you in the morning. I'll give you a Nifty 50. Just remind me. I'm here at same time in the morning tomorrow. Take care.